Hey everybody, welcome to a new edition of the Hurry Up with your boy the Don Juan Sports, Adam. Let's get right into it. The other day, Michael Vick signed a 6-year, $100 million deal. Hold on, stop that right there. 6 years, $100 million. Well, they broke it down and it was like 6 years for like 80 million. Whatever the deal is, it was close. It was close to $100 million. Now let me ask you something. Peyton Manning, $100 million quarterback. Tom Brady, $100 million quarterback. Drew Brees, $100 million quarterback. Eli Manning, unfortunately, $100 million quarterback. What do these four men have in common? Let me think. I think it's something to do like this. What is that? A ring. Oh, yes, a ring. They have a ring. What has Michael Vick done to earn $100 million? Yes, I understand he's a marketable player. He's a great marketable player. That's fine. He's putting fannies in the seats. That's cool, man. That's great. Put fannies in the seats. A lot of teams do that. You remember the Cleveland Cavaliers used to do that. Then LeBron James decided to leave, and now he's Miami. Michael Jordan, he put people in the seats. You know how many rings he got? 6. Kobe Bryant puts people in the seats. You know how many rings he got? 5. The list goes on and on. I mean, yes, I understand Michael Vick is a can't miss player. Is a you can't leave your seat type of player. But for 6 years, $100 million, guy hasn't finished the season. Last year, he didn't even finish his season. He missed a couple games with bruised ribs, broken ribs, whatever it was, and then he ended with bad legs. His legs were beat up. And you're gonna tell me that he's worth $100 million? Man, you'd have think he came up with the youth, found the youth serum, man. $100 million, my God. Now I'm not saying am I saying he's not worth $100 million? Yeah, I'm blatantly saying he's not worth $100 million, especially for that franchise. But you know what, Eagles? You know what? You want to be a flashy team? Be a flashy team. Go ahead. Give him 6 years for $100 million. $40 million guaranteed. It's just like he's going to make that money in endorsements anyways. But you're talking about a guy whose reputation was a bad guy. Now, I'm not trying to, paint a bad picture for Michael Vick. He's already done it himself. And yes, he's paid his dues, and congratulations to him for $100 million. But he's got 2 playoff victories. 2! That's $50 million each for 2 playoff victories. What has he done in a big game? He's won 1 big game in his life. And that was in Green Bay because the magnitude of that game. No one ever went to Green Bay at that time and won. And he did it. Great job! So did Eli Manning. What has he done to warrant $100 million besides bring fans to the seats? The biggest jersey sold in the NFL is dumb. I mean, back in the day when I was growing up, he was the most marketable player. 10 years ago, he was the most marketable player because you had nothing in the NFL like him. And you still don't. You still technically don't. But he's a $100 million man. Means the Eagles are committed to him. But hey, Deshaun, they ain't giving you that money, man. They ain't giving you that money. Hold out as long as possible. They ain't giving it to you. They'd rather give it to Jeremy Maclin or Steve Smith. Guys that they know can go over the middle. But hey, I'm not the franchise. But if you gave me I won 2 playoff games. How come you don't sign me for $100 million? I'm just saying. I'm just trying to bring to light why you pay a man $100 million. Now, if you gave him $60 million like a Kevin Kolb type deal, I'd respect that. I respect that because you're giving him a fair market deal. But he's 30 years old now, 31 years old. You definitely know he's probably not going to play to the back end of his contract. With that offensive line right now, you hope he plays this year for that contract. You hope he doesn't get like a blown out knee and not come back. I mean, you don't want to wish an injury upon anybody, but I'm saying that offensive line in the preseason gave up 8 sacks against the Browns, 8 hits against the Browns in the first half. Everybody's got their problems. I'm not trying to. This is not to showcase the Eagles' problems. This is to showcase a man, and this is not talking about the Eagles. It's talking about the contract that the man was signed. I know he signed with the Eagles organization, but this is not to lambaste that organization. This is to say I don't believe Michael Vick's a $100 million quarterback. Not now. Not with his track record. Not when there's guys out there who, I mean, Drew Brees is a man who won 1 Super Bowl. And it's come from, being a cast off in San Diego. This is the hurry up.